Cop, and welcome. I'm Steve Hakl, your ever-going guru. Well, I didn't want to film the bus because it's a terrible mess. I've just basically drove all my stuff from Surrey, BC, which is part of Vancouver as far as I'm concerned, out to Vancouver Island, back to the hop farm, and dumped it off, and then took off to go see my parents that I haven't seen since COVID. I'm back. I didn't want to film it before when I was here dropping off. I didn't want to film it now. I wanted to film it when it's done. And the same process, I was talking to my son about Eternal Beauty, and it's filming the process of where it was to where it's going to be. That's what the story is. So if you're not putting that in it, then all people see are the happy, joy. They don't see the real life. They don't see the real struggle, the real what's going on in behind the background. And I feel there's a great appreciation, or at least that's what I want to push out into the world, is the appreciation of the work that I put in building this, the work I'm going to put into making it my own, instead of selling the bus for $10,000 and living in a crappy $4,000, $5,000 motorhome. I'm just going to keep this. It's got room for storage for all my stuff. It's more than enough for me to be able to live in comfortably for 3 months of the year during the summer while I'm here harvesting and hanging out. So let's turn you around and show you what it looks like. Alright, so we got the ultra wide on, which is kind of cool about this camera, but you can see it's quite full. This is the bed here. I actually this is a mattress I was using on the overdraft as a extra top foamy sort of thing, but it's had about 3 years use, and it like divots in the middle and it's very uncomfortable. But it makes great insulation to the outside wall because this bus isn't made for winter. There's no insulation or anything like that. In fact, you can see that window starting to open up, and I'll have to get that closed. That could be how the bees were coming in. You know, but let's start putting in some touches to set up my office, sort of thing. So I talk to, we got job finding club tomorrow, to put it simply. But yeah, this and all of this is my equipment. So, well, there's a few more things I guess up front, but that's basically all the equipment. Coming up, we've got clothes. This is more equipment here actually, and underneath is lighting equipment. This is some of the gaming stuff. Yeah, we still have the studio box, the podcast box, the stand-up, sit-down desk for my back to be able to work. So there's quite a bit of stuff that needs to go into the shipping container that I purchased, that I've been talking about. This is all my vacation clothes. So I went and I purchased a bunch of, oh no, those are sleeping bags. So these are actually big, huge, bulky sleeping bags, like big. They would take up that whole area there. And put it in one of those vacuum bags and sucked all the air out. So it seems to work really well. This will be my kitchen. This was the art section when it was a tattoo studio. So I had my drawing station and office instead of sort of here. This is where I would talk to the clients. We had a double stainless shelf here for the stencils and stencil station. Extra storage underneath with those big green plastic bins, which I found out are like $80-$90, and I got them for like 10 or 20 bucks. Glass case for, well, it was a tattoo studio. Everything was stainless steel. Of course, the bed wasn't there. We had a hydraulic 1930s World War I surgical bed, which I ended up selling to a tattooist in Vancouver. So that's pretty much where we're at with the bus right now. It's time to get her all shaped up. Of course, I got a bunch of stuff in the garage that I just dumped off there. I got to get that out of the way. They're gonna need to start doing some farming around here. Not that they haven't already, but need to deal with my stuff. So gonna try and utilize the bus and not have to buy a sea can container, but might end up buying a sea can container and then using that for storage and then just having the bus here. I'm thinking that I'm probably just gonna lock away the bus and keep it for myself. That there is the option to kind of like have it as a bed and breakfast, so to say. Jordan could rent it out per night or per week or something like that, but the wear and tear that I've seen in it right now, and there's no way. You know, the roof is covered in like bug poop, and I sterilized every inch of this bus. Kompu crop, and we'll see you on the other side. I've been Steve Hakl, your ever-going guru, and
I gotta climb, I do climb, I gotta do it.